versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one. Let the games begin.
Kind of tempting. I think I'm just gonna go for... Ooh, this is hard. This matchup's not too fast, so I can actually keep Flamewaker with coin here to pressure. Druid has a hard time removing Flamewaker, actually. I think I'm gonna keep Flamewaker. Also thinking about keeping Arcane Blast. I would definitely keep Arcane Blast if I had any Spell Power minion in my hand, because if I had a Spell Power down, I can kill Fandral with Arcane Blast plus Ping, but without a Spell Power minion, and the fact that's not good against Living Roots. So the early Druid minions that I'm thinking of are either Living Roots or 5 health minions, or I guess some 4 health minions with Azure Drake. Looks like Sorcerer Apprentice next turn, Flamemaker, and just save the Blood Mage for spell power, saving the coin as well. This was not from the Raven Idol, so he actually drew both his idols. I'm assuming he's just looking for ramp, right? Looking for spells and mist. It's easier to squeeze into Mana Worm later than a Sorcerer Apprentice, although I have an option of playing both, like Mana Worm, Coin, Sorcerer Apprentice. Especially since I have a follow-up next turn. I don't really think it makes sense, because worst case is I can play... If I'm willing to use my coin, if I'm willing to use my coin, I can just play Mana Worm, Coin, Flamewaker and get the same amount of damage in, because I get 2 pings from using the Flamewaker coin, and I get 2 attack in from Mana Worm, so it's the same thing, except I guess it plays... The only difference is Mana Worm can attack, so I can control the attack more, whereas pings is also good. Like pings, if I kill Living Roots, is better, it depends. Against stuff like this, like Claw, if I play the Mana Worm, he can also Claw and Wrath in the same turn, so it makes it harder for him to play spells. That's a good benefit of my move. I think I'm not going to use my coin for Mana Worm basically here. Just going to play out Flamewaker. Hard to deal with for Druid. I mean, it's nothing that great. This is still a tempo loss for him. 4 mana card for 3 mana card.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
The Druid doesn't play reactively that well. Stuff like Fire War Axe is very, very scary in Spear Claws because they come out so ahead on the removal. But Swipe on Flamewaker isn't really coming out very... it's not even coming out ahead at all, it's coming out behind. Play Mana Fishing Cabal's Tome here, especially since if you have a second swipe. Flamewaker is a good target, whereas Mana Worm's a worse target to kill. The stuff will die to collateral. Also, I just have the later I get in the game, the more Flamewaker is worth. I don't think it's worth to hold Flamewaker in 3, but now it's like I have coin and I'll have all these spells. I actually get 1 more damage in like this from Tome. Two damage plus 6 damage. Plus 2. It's 8 damage. I think it's still better to save the stuff because of Flamewaker. I'm getting 8 damage in this turn, but I can do that anyways next turn, like because Coin Missiles is something where I can just do it from hand. So again, I'm not coin missing. Actually, no, this can't be right anymore. Like I was saying, basically to finish the thought, it does grow over 2 turns for Mana Worm if he doesn't remove it by coin missing last turn. But again, I can just coin missile and get that damage in next turn with Mana Worm. I'm losing the 2 damage from last turn, but I'm getting the Flamewaker damage in by waiting. I was thinking with Archmage, But the thing is, I actually think it's just worse, right? Like, even if I get 2 fireballs, it's still worse, just because I'm losing so much damage. Like, it can't be better. Like, I almost feel like I get more damage than 2 fireballs by playing a last turn, just because I have... It's like 4 damage for a coin. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I went too hard for the Arch. I regret it. Too much, like... too greedy on the fireballs. If you think about it from another perspective, like, if you get 4 damage from a coin, and if you cycle it into a fireball, it's only worth 6 damage, and the fireballs you set to cast for 4 mana, it just doesn't really make sense to save. Although I guess it's not 4, right? I guess, let me think. The coin is worth 3, because Mana Worm is 1, and Flamemaker's worth 2. But still... Alright, next turn I have lots of this stuff. 6, double, 6, 10. I shouldn't have lethal. Freezing the board just buys me more time to get off the fireballs here. I don't like doing something like Firelands Portal set up for Power Blast next turn because of healing cards.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Probably going to go with the Archmage move this turn. Archmage, Coin, Missile, Missile. I think we can combo that with Mana Worm as well.
You require my assistance. Aha! Job done. Aha! Aha!
I can die here to Malygos sometimes. I think mostly snowballing, like again, like that turn where I didn't play the coin missiles when I had the Flamewaker was too slow. Like what I was saying was I easily have enough damage to kill him this game. I should have just played faster on tempo. Like I still have to cast these fireballs, right? That's the problem. It costs too much mana. Whereas other moves, I get almost as much damage as Fireball, but I don't have to spend mana to do it.
Time waits for no one. I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
I think he's used 2 Moonfires, has 1 Living Roots left, so realistically he can burst me with Malygos, Living Roots, which is 7 damage. Living Roots plus Feral Rage is 7 damage. He has 12 here. I need to... Well, I think if I remove the Giant might be okay. Leave up Gadgetzan, harder for him to play Feral Rage number 2 to heal. Maybe he has to just Yogg here if he can't kill me. I don't know. I mean, he could Moonglade Pearl Feral Rage. I don't know how good it would be though because of Gadgetzan. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I almost lost that game. Did that big misplay. Just play too slow.
Medivh versus Valera.
Let the games begin.
This is a pretty standard keep against Rogue. So I'm just thinking if it's ever worth to keep Drake, because I already have a good curve and good removal here. Rogue is not likely doing anything early, so he's played this on 2, this on 3. Start fighting for board. I don't think it's great. I guess we mostly look at health of minions, and Drake is 5 mana for 4 health against Rogue, whereas Mana Worm is 1 mana for 3 health. So I think Mana Worm is like by far the best thing we can draw. I'd rather have something like Mana Worm plus Arcane Elect together. That costs 4 mana, summons a 3 health minion. Pretty much net gain of the same amount of cards. 2 cards for 2 cards. Drake is 1 card. Yeah, it's very similar move. Except it's more easy to curve out like that. I'm just gonna ping here. Over play Sorcerer, basically. Sorcerer's a nice card to hold. If like I would generally develop them, but you know, if he's playing minions early, it's not that good because Rogue doesn't have that many things to play early, like turns 1 and 2, and by playing minions early, you give him backstab and things like that. Wait, that's actually in his deck, right? Yeah, it wasn't from random. So he's a pirate, real pirate rogue, not just a fake one with Swashbuckler.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Wow. Swashbuckler in South Sea. I didn't even realize that was a thing, because I didn't realize I was a pirate. That's pretty cool. This means that my hand is pretty good. Because I'm assuming he has pretty high minion density then. That means my Flamewaker turn is going to be very good. I can probably get behind just fireballing here. Again, if he's a pirate rogue, at some point he's going to have to swarm minions into me.
Thank you.
Blood and plunder.
So we had both missiles of Sorcerer Apprentice Flamemaker with coin. If we played this, we get 1 more damage here, but we can't play both. I think this is better. And maybe save the coin. We'll see how the missiles go. Because if he's aggro deck, saving coin for Yogg seems pretty good as well. So it's 1 coin, 1 random mage card. Swashbuckler is like one of his ways where he doesn't run out of steam as fast. He had to do that, huh? That makes sense. Because he needed to proc the combo. Like, it doesn't really make sense for him to play a Southsea that can trade instead of trading his weapon in. But it makes sense if you think about the fact that he needs the combo. I'm thinking of just passing here. I could stick 1, though, after the knife that can trade for another minion, but my hand is losing value. Like, I don't have anything to do with this hand. Like, definitely if I had cards like Outer Drake Ball, so I'd play much faster here. I have a chance of maybe playing both with a spell, like Arcane Blast or something. It's not a great tempo move for me to play them, especially since he's passing 6 mana or 7 mana. Like, he passed a bunch of mana last turn, so he kind of wants to attack with the Wicked Knife and remake his dagger right now, right? Like, right now his hero power's not doing anything because he's kind of hold this dagger for removal, kind of. I'm assuming he can't spend all 7 mana, and he's gonna kind of want to remake his dagger this turn.
So many options.
You require my
Wow. That's bad for me.
blood and
So he has Fireball, it casts 2 Fireballs, 12, 23 damage. I can't make it to Yogg. I guess I just play Archmage here. Don't need the Fireball. Or do I need the Fireball? Fireball can remove this. But my Yogg is slower. I guess I won't win through Yogg. In fact, he has a 100% chance of winning here if he just Fireballs face and ignores my Archmage. But it's not changing anything by saving the coin for Yogg. I'm just kind of throwing this out for bait. Hopefully he kills it. I don't know. I still don't win even if he kills it, but...
Checkmate.